Hey there, Cheesemeisters, and welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been Tracks of My Tears by Smokey Robinson. I was playing in the Peach bit. At one of the points when it was probably when Jesse was coming just to ruin Dylan's day by
I
being a
wondered.
fucking moper. Oh my lord.
Good. And banging around?
Oh, Jesse is a problem.
Yeah.
I am Jeff, and the only way you'll win is if the category is funny haircuts. Tell that to Billy Idol. Just joking. And joining me on the other end of the internet, my co-host.
I'm Leslie, and I like to translate German technical manuals in my spare time.
That was my shocked at how qualified my Jeopardy contestant face was.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that? This week, Cheesemeisters, we are talking about Season 5, Episode 25, Double Jeopardy, original air date March 29th, 1995. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something this episode?
Yes. I threw something when Claire had the audacity to say, "Did we just get trounced by a housewife?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Claire, come on.
I know. Keep your trolling for online. Say rude things about people when they're not around.
Or, like, don't be that dickhead intelligent person. Come on.
I know. Claire, I don't know. We finally get a little bit of, like, what's going on with Claire, even though she doesn't know.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, helpful. I don't know. All right. I love this episode because I think we're 5 seasons in, almost 5 complete seasons. I like it when they try to be funny.
Yes.
I don't think they are funny, but I think the attempt at being funny is funny.
Yes.
So when they do like silly gaga shit, like suddenly Brandon's dressed like a clown and the camera goes, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you dopes. And then they bring out Gaston, the French mime who's terrible at cunnilingus, one assumes. The tongue is just, it's upsetting.
So non-committal.
Yeah.
Like, fired. Get the boom guy. He can do this better.
Oh my God. He lowers the boom. Yeah. So episodes when they try to make jokes, I'm like, your efforts at humor are funny to me, not the humor itself. Although I do like, it turns out I'm a sucker for Chancellor Arnold just
really are
talking shit. Like it's, there's something sweet about him sitting there on the phone, thinking he's gonna psych out Brandon on behalf of Claire. Like he's being like supportive dad guy.
Yep.
In like the cheesiest way possible, and for some reason I enjoy that. You know, like I don't like it when Jim does it. When Jim does wax on, wax off, I'm like, oh Jim, you're embarrassing yourself, son. But when Chancellor Arnold does it, I'm like, you go, Chancellor Arnold. Give him some shit. Absolutely. He does have a funny haircut. You're right. Burn his sideburns now. Talk about that.
Yep. Meanwhile, we have no idea why Brandon was in there other than like
just to eat shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, Chancellor Arnold, do 5 minutes on the fact that he's always wearing khakis and a polo.
Yes, please.
Weirdo. I don't know. What about if the category was yelling at adults?
That really should have been the category.
Would have been a good one.
Because he only had one funny haircut.
I know. It's constant. You know what? His pilot haircut is slightly different than this one.
Oh, yeah. That one is weird.
It's floppier. You know, this is more structural integrity, what's going on up there now.
Yeah.
So I feel good about it. All right. Here's what happens in this episode, if I can remember. All right. It starts off with Brandon and Kelly and Jim and Cindy watching Jeopardy and reminiscing about this thing we've known all along, which is that Brandon and Brenda will love Jeopardy. I mean, it's come up so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember that whole episode where Cindy was going to fuck Glenn and they only caught him because it interrupted Jeopardy? What?
Wow.
I don't know. They'd never talked about this before. And Remember the time that Dylan hung out with the lady who had the horse Shadowcaster, and she was like, "I need to sell this horse, but first, Double Jeopardy." And Dylan was like, "I don't watch that show. That's my girlfriend who watches it. Brenda, know her? She's from Minnesota."
Wow.
Yeah. So they're watching it, and Kelly got a bandage still. I noticed. Yep. She's like, "You're really good at Jeopardy, Brandon, for getting 2 questions right. And the second one you didn't even get right. You just let your dad answer, and then you pretended like you knew it all along, even though Brandon knew that it was the Orlando Magic. It's fine. Everybody knew that. You didn't know that, but that's okay. And College Jeopardy's coming to town, and Brandon should totally try out. I did. What? I'm so surprised. You love it. We've talked about it nonstop for years, and you finally get a chance to do it. It's very fun.
You finally did a thing without people nagging you to do it. Well done.
That's right. It's very fun here. Yes, I love it. Cindy is German now.
Cool.
I don't know. This episode's silly. And so that's going to happen. And Andrea also sent in her card, which is, I guess, how you used to do it. Send in your self-addressed stamped postcard or whatever. And they would let you know if you got to try out for Jeopardy. I don't think that's how it works anymore. I think the internet's involved. Just a guess. And he's going to go call Andrea. He's going to miss Final Jeopardy like an asshole. And he's going to go call Andrea and say, "Hey, did you get to go take the test too? Because I'm going to take a test." And Kelly's like, "Oh, I better go put the kibosh on this." And in more things we didn't know happened, Kelly knows that Andrea had an affair. Like, we didn't know that, right?
No, that never came up. And I mean, did Andrea, like, did Dylan, I don't think Dylan would have blabbed to Kelly.
I don't think so.
But, like, and I mean, Kelly and Andrea do have a closeness now that, I don't know, we haven't seen since maybe the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But they're clearly touching back on that again. So I don't know, maybe Andrea opened up to Kelly.
Yeah, but this shit happening off camera. I want
to see it.
I do. Yeah. Show, don't tell. And he's like, Andrea had an affair. And Brandon's like,
Andrea?
What?
Didn't know she had it in her.
I know. She did. Multiple times. At the motel.
High five.
That's right. Nailed it.
We are both dirty.
Dirty jokes. And so he's like, "Well, I probably shouldn't call her to talk about Double Jeopardy. I should probably call her and talk about double penetration." What? Was that not what this episode was about?
No.
Oh, shit. My fault. I don't know. We don't know what Andrea's up to. Dylan painted quite the picture.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. All right. So Jesse did kind of deserve it. So that's the cold open. And we come back from the opening credits with people dancing and smiling and stuff. And Andrea and Jesse are shouting at each other. He now knows that she had an affair, which is also something that happened off camera. And they're angry and things are not good. And was this the point where this isn't where she kicked him all the way out. That happened after
that happens later on.
Yeah. So did he just leave here?
Just leaves. Oh yeah, because they come home from couples therapy where he didn't open up, and he finally does, but he does the thing that people do sometimes where they're like, "This is the claim I'm gonna make, and now I'm gonna leave because I want the final word." And she's like, "That's not fair." And he's like, "Whatever, bitch."
Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, was Peter's cock fair?"
Oh my god. I mean, fair skinned.
Yeah, probably if it matches the rest of him. That'd be awesome if it didn't. Like if it was just a wildly different color.
Oh, yeah, I had a transplant.
Yeah. It's
you know what? That's on par with medicine advancement.
Yeah, it's mostly purple all the time anyway, so I figured let's go full Grimace.
Oh God.
Yep. Sorry, McDonald's.
I have to point out my problem with this fight they're having.
Yeah.
Andrea Well, one, I didn't like when Jesse was like, "You're not the woman I fell in love with anymore." And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, lame stain and low blow. Because neither are you, Jesse. But then
Right.
Andrea makes the comment or talks about her marriage, her pregnancy and marriage, like she didn't have a choice.
Uh-huh.
Girl,
Yeah.
girl. It's what, 1995?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to you from 2026.
Mm-hmm.
You had more choices then than women do now.
That's true.
And I know you went there, we saw it, and maybe you felt instinctively still like you didn't have a choice, but you did.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's true. And choices have consequences for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the deal with this fight. And I should not have tried to skip over it. I wasn't trying to. I just sort of forgot how much they talked about.
No, I didn't think you were.
Yeah, no, but I just was like yeah, because they are Jesse's bad at therapy. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I just don't know how I feel.
Yeah, you do. You just
Yeah,
don't
you
want
do.
to talk about it with a mediator.
Yeah. And you kind of don't want to talk about it in general. And that's I get it. People are like that.
Yeah.
Jesse's not someone who expresses his emotions verbally. He expresses them by just rattling all your dishes. It's a lot. And then he gives her the "you're not the girl I fell in love with" bullshit. Jesse, my guy.
Gross.
No one is the person that they were when they got married. I hope.
Yeah.
Like, fucking grow and change and become new people. Like, that's how life is if you're not stagnant. But also, it's been a year. It's been a bad year.
Yeah.
It's been a fuck lot. Like, you knocked her up. She, like, it's the whole keeping the baby situation. She had the baby. Baby was premature.
Yeah.
But Hannah came through. Everybody's great. Everybody's healthy. We fought about every holiday. You accused me of ruining Christmas on purpose.
Yeah.
Rude. And like, it took Dylan to get out of rehab before you held the baby even. Like, that's how bad this has been. And like, yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of shit here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not carefree Andrea Zuckerman, whose only problem was, should I fuck Gil?
Oh my god.
The
No
answer is
kidding.
no. You shouldn't do that.
No, never. No one should fuck Gil.
No, even his girlfriend. No, she should. I mean, whatever. If she wants to.
Ugh. All right, fine.
I don't know. He had a beard. People with beards. Good deal.
Yeah, but Gil.
Look, in Gil's defense.
Not all beards.
Hashtag not all beards. Yeah. Some of them are going on date with Harvey Fierstein.
Ugh.
That kind of beard.
Fierstein. Oh, yeah.
Different. That's not.
Different Harvey. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry, Harvey Fierstein.
Yeah.
Listen, we just watched.
I just want to be loved. Is that so wrong?
No, it's not. You deserve all the love. I'm really sorry that your name sounds so much like the awful one.
Did you? I'm sure you're not familiar, but Harvey Fierstein was like a actor, very out, very gay in like the late 80s, early 90s. And John Lovitz did an impression of him on Saturday Night Live. It was just so dumb. It's just, I just want to be loved. Is that so wrong?
Nope.
It's so good. Anyway, I don't know why we were talking about that. But yeah, Jesse's like, you're shitty now. And Andrea's like, rude. Like, not fair either. Like, we did this together. We turned me boring together. And the writers,
not forget,
they fucking did it.
Jesse enticed her out of a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, granted, Dan Rubin turned out to be crap.
No good.
But I don't know. Just Jesse, you're not perfect either.
He's not. Like, he's trying to actively take Andrea to like the most boring places he can imagine.
Yeah.
As a career move, which is wonderful. And she's like, we did this together. And he's like, we didn't fuck Peter together. Deuces.
We also didn't fuck that legal aid or whatever together.
Yep, off camera. Thanks.
Yeah. So
Again,
much
all the
off
off camera.
camera.
It really is. It's so
Like
much.
she's all that.
Yeah. Oh my god, she's not though. I mean, if
Wow,
she takes
how
her
dare
glasses
you?
off, she is. Well, she had glasses on. We all know that's unattractive. I reinforce the messaging. That's all I do.
Yep.
I didn't write the story. I'm just telling you what it's about.
We are the ugliest people on the internet.
That's right. We're trolls. I'm hideous. So Jesse leaves, and then there's more Jeopardy hoo-ha. Claire is gonna try out for Jeopardy, not just Brandon. What? And Steve is coaching Brandon on well, here's the thing about that. Yes. But also Steve's right. Like the thing that Steve tells Brandon about the like buzzer speed being the most important thing on Jeopardy is 100% accurate. Brandon is being smug and wrong at the same time. Oh, I thought knowing the answers was the most important thing. No, it's not, fuck nuts. If you can't buzz in, you don't get to say the answer.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of times from people who have been on, especially Celebrity Jeopardy people who are just like, I did this. The buzzer thing's a real deal. Like if you don't know, if you can't get in there, you just stand there. So it's that's the most important thing. Steve's right, which just makes me sad to say, but it's true. And then Claire and Donna walk up, and then the smack talking begins, where they're both up for it, and Claire thinks she's gonna get it, and Brandon thinks she's gonna get it, and for some reason Donna cares. And now Donna and Steve are like on opposite ends of they got different fighters in the ring.
There's so much weird fighting this episode.
Kind of is, yeah. But they, they got to go do the Jeopardy tryouts and stuff, and they're going to, and it's gonna be fun. Everything's gonna be a good time. And but Steven, Donna are real. They're not. But Claire is like, I don't know, whatever awakened in her during the Unreal World vis-a-vis Brandon Walsh is really blooming, because she is feeling it for Brandon this episode.
I guess.
She's having dreams where all the Jeopardy questions are about him, and the prize is him. And that's a lot. And Chancellor Arnold is calling Claire and talking trash because these two are at it. They're gonna fight each other to the death, grudge match. And they go in to take the test, and she's bad at sport, and he's bad at Dorothy Parker. I think that's Dorothy Parker, that quote.
Oh, I completely forgot. That would have been amazing, though.
I think round table wit is my clue. Because of the Algonquin round table. That's what I think that's the answer. But I don't know. Maybe I'm bad at it too. But Brandon's like, they're probably not going to take either one of us. And Claire's like, oh, I disagree strongly.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, math, chowderheads, and I'm witty and charming as fuck. I feel
in
like
two languages.
That's right. I answer. Oh. Okay. Do you think it's impressive that she answers Jeopardy questions in French?
Yes and no.
I
think that is a thing to keep to yourself.
Yeah. I think that is. If you're doing that in front of other people, you're just showing off. And that seems obnoxious.
A little bit.
Yeah. Also, I'm not sure how well that would work, because the linguistic design of Jeopardy questions relies heavily on idiom and inference.
Mm-hmm.
This roundtable wit, you have to have previous knowledge that is triggered by that phrase. You have to know. Yeah, right. And so if the answers, sorry, it's Jeopardy, are written in a different language, the idiomatic structure would be different.
Yeah.
The reference points would be different. So the responses might well be different. I don't think that works. It's the most I've ever thought about Claire doing this in my life, but I don't think that works.
No.
So, but I like Jeopardy. So,
yeah,
whatever. Like me and Brenda and Brandon and Andrea.
Just like them.
Yeah. That we talked about it so much, how much I love Jeopardy. It is true, though. I do enjoy Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I think everybody does. Most people. Most stupid people don't. It makes them feel bad. Sorry, stupid people. But Claire's like, they're probably going to take me. And Brandon's like, shit. She's probably right. And so he's having nightmares where the fact that he has a 3.2 GPA is clearly disappointing Alex Trebek, which that dream sequence, until the point where they do the clown thing, which I'm like, okay, that's just silly. Haha. I do think it's funny that everyone judges Brandon.
Absolutely.
I'm all for that. Even Johnny is like, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
Did you see that Johnny Gilbert got a credit in the opening?
I did not see that.
Yeah, Johnny Gilbert as himself. I'm like, that's so great because he got enough lines and voiceover stuff that they were like, yeah, fuck, he acted.
I did not know the name of the person who does the voiceover work for Jeopardy. Sure. Like I watched it growing up, but probably not to the extent that you did.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, I don't know if he still does because this was 30 years ago. There may be a different person. Johnny Gilbert could well be retired by now, but he did get a credit on the opening.
Way to go!
I know, it's pretty fun.
Spelling connection.
That's right. Yeah, any other movies Johnny Gilbert's in? I have to look it up. It's probably anything Alex was in. Probably. I don't know if he was in She's All That. I don't remember if I heard his voice.
Oh, yeah.
In the Kevin Pollak getting questions wrong like Jim does, which is kind of fun. But yeah, so they're just giving Brandon shit in Brandon's dream sequence. So it's working, Chancellor Arnold. You're getting under his skin. You're getting in his brain. You're going to fuck it up. And so Brandon's all nervous and shit, and but they both passed the test and did a lot of practice rounds for the producers. And Claire answered questions in French, and Brandon told a joke, which, yeah, I buy both of those things.
I mean, isn't that the standard for men and women to achieve anything? The woman goes above and beyond, the man does the least.
Okay, rude.
I'm not wrong.
No, you're wrong. Because here's in this circumstance, because that's what I would do. Like, making jokes is not the least. Making jokes is important. Like if you're going to be on television, you want to be like, you want people to enjoy your presence on television. You don't want them to go, oh, she answered in French. Oh, that's so extra. It's too much, Claire. They want to be like, that's kind of funny what that guy said.
Yeah,
like
that
guy. That matters.
Women can't be funny.
You didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I know you. I'm not saying either of us said that. I'm just saying I just feel like that's the expectation out there. And yeah, I mean, even though I don't think anyone is expecting a woman to do all this in another language, I don't know. It's not shaky ground that I'm making this argument on, but it's.
Look, I'll say this.
I don't have it in me to bring all the evidence.
I'll say this. I think on a show like Jeopardy, smart is assumed.
Yes.
So being show off smart is unpleasant.
Yeah.
Being entertaining is of higher value. I would rather watch Mama on Jeopardy than Claire, because Mama, even though she's terrible at Jeopardy, she's really bad, doesn't know any of the answers at all, she's funny.
Yeah.
You gutless wonder.
I know.
Yeah. So you never watched Mama's Family, did you? Or did you?
I would see clips growing up, but I never
Okay.
like fully watched it. I would like to because I think she's so funny.
She is funny. Like Mama's Family was weird, and I never knew what channel it was supposed to be on.
Yeah.
Because I think it was only syndicated. I don't
Yeah.
think there was like a first run thing on. So it was just like randomly on Saturday afternoons.
Okay.
I that's my memory of it, and it was a lot like the Ellen show in that like I'm not sure if anything was ever a new episode. It just
Yeah.
always seemed like I was watching a rerun.
Yeah.
Not like the Ellen sitcom, like the Ellen talk show.
Oh, interesting.
Because I don't watch daytime talk shows, but every time I would like turn it on and it would be on the TV, I would be like, I think this episode was like shot 4 months ago, and it always felt like that. So
Okay.
whereas like if you turn on like Regis and Kelly Lee, you can tell it's today. Well, I know it was Regis and Kathy Lee, then Regis and Kelly, now Kelly and then Kelly and Michael and Kelly and Ryan and Jesus Christ, Kelly and Mark. Now I don't. This show it's still Regis. God damn it, justice for Regis.
Wow.
But like I would always know that like they were talking about current events on Regis. Like if somehow you would just but Ellen no clue, and that's how I felt about Mama's Family. It was like, is this new? I don't know if this is new, or was this a show that was on 15 years ago that's just on now? I don't understand Mama's Family, but I loved it. It was funny. And she was on Jeopardy once, and it was solid. So
I love that we're still not through the summary.
we're close. Because I just so many things to talk about Jeopardy.
Sure. Yeah.
It's great. And so Claire's hot for Brandon. Brandon is all twisted up and is shit. Andrea is walking around campus with Hannah when she finds Val and Cindy just chilling, having a conversation somewhere that's not Cindy's kitchen. So shouts to Cindy for getting out of the house. She got a end of the semester situation coming up. It's important. She can't babysit. You know who can babysit? Great with kids. Practically raped her siblings. Val.
You just said raped.
Raised. I said raised.
It sounded like rape to me.
No, gross. No, practically raised her siblings. You're a weirdo.
I'm not. I'm hearing things today.
First, it's the bees and the dogs with the bees in their mouth, and when they bark, they shoot bees at you.
My God, I am hearing so many weird things today. I'm tired.
I know. No, raised her siblings. Tell her, Cindy. And Cindy knows. She's like, yeah, she's great with kids. Fine. Leave your daughter with her. Everything's cool. Also, she's probably still rich. I don't know. The club runs itself now. What? I don't
get it either. You just got kicked out of your dream house, and now you're saying the club practically runs itself. So what are you making money for? How are you making money?
Just raking it in because the club's doing all the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't buy it. This seems like bad management. But babysitting. And as any good babysitter does, Val tries to get laid. Put the baby in the other room. Come on.
Oh boyfriend. My God.
So she goes, I never babysat, but I assume that's how it works.
Oh my God.
And so Val goes to visit Dylan, who, not for nothing, has a house guest named Jesse who invited himself over because he's miserable and sucks. Yeah. At the Peach Pit, Jesse comes over and talks to Dylan, and Dylan doesn't want to hear any of it.
But he does the thing of like sitting way over alone, and then it's like, oh, there's Dylan. Something wrong, man? Oh, I'm so glad. Well, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm glad since you did.
Yeah. No, he is he's waiting. Like he's wearing a sign that says, "Tell me your problems." You know? And it's like, oh God. And Dylan sees it coming and he's already tired. Like, I'm a fan of Dylan in this episode of just being like, I feel like I have to be polite here.
Yeah.
But being polite is costing me so much mental and emotional energy. I can't. Oh God.
Yeah.
And he tries to say no, but he doesn't. He doesn't have the heart to like to say what he wants, which is leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Jesse, thanks. So Jesse ends up living at his house and leaning over his shoulder while he's writing and clanging and banging the dishes and the coffee and the.
Do you have decaf? How dare you?
Shouts to Mark Damon Espinosa for acting like the most irritating roommate. Yeah. Good job. I believed it. I believed every second of how awful he was as a person. And so he's there, and when Val shows up to make out, Jesse's like, "That's my baby! Where's my wife? Peter? Doctors?" And Val's like, "The fuck?" Like Val walked into a buzzsaw, and it was amazing.
Stirring the pot along the way.
Of course. Val's not going to make this easy. And so Jesse takes Hannah and storms off. "I'm going to my mother-in-law's. You tell Andrea." Fuck. All right. Everybody just being put in the middle of this shit. And
looks like you chose after all.
Yeah.
After you forced his hand, motherfucker.
Yeah. All of this is stupid. And so there's a grudge match happening, Jeopardy related. I'm pouring out of my Chemex right now, everybody.
I'm so jealous.
So warm. I love the coffee. Very silly.
Jeff never molests his carafe.
silly episodes get silly me.
I mean, okay, this episode was fine. It wasn't as silly for me as it was for you. Like, I enjoyed last week so much more.
Me too.
This week was fine. I think just listen, y'all. I really don't like arguing. And there's a lot of arguing in this. Also, like, I know we're not done with the summary, but I'm just gonna throw this out there. And I think this is why I brought
it back on the rails, goddammit.
I think this is why I brought up the battle of the sexes nature of it earlier, because I think that's an underlying thing in this unofficially. Like, it feels so men versus women, but it didn't need to be in this, and so I didn't like that.
Yeah, like the general tone of the whole thing, or the Brandon and Claire battle of the sexes part.
I think the general tone, because it wasn't even just Brandon and Claire. Like, Steve and Donna are arguing for no reason.
For reasons, yeah.
For no reason. And so, yeah, I don't... I think that's why I was on shaky ground earlier, arguing like, well, women do have to be over-prepared, and
right.
Men can get away with the least. But you're right. I don't think that's this episode, or at least with Jeopardy. However, that's what I was getting the whole time. And I thought, why is this here? This doesn't need to be here. They can just be competitive without it feeling so men versus women.
Yeah. I guess I didn't pick up on that. It was more the Brandon versus Claire to me.
Okay.
Like the specifics of those people, but I see what you're saying. And then they have their grudge off in the Peach Pit after dark, and it's just catty bullshit. Like, they're both being children, and Andrea comes in to pick up her daughter, and Kelly's like, "Put her in there, please. This will make everything so much better for me because I'm tired of this shit."
I love it. Yeah,
and then Andrea said, "Oh, it's not boy versus girl in the World Series of Love, Prince. It's boy versus girl versus queen bitch."
Yes.
And Andrea wiped the floor with these two sons of bitches. She's really put them down. And then Claire and Brandon are both like, "You know what we should do? according to the rules of Jeopardy, let her have our spot. That's not how it works.
No.
They pulled themselves out of the running to let Andrea do it. Because they didn't think they could beat her. Whatever. I'm
forgetting there's hundreds of other students going there.
It's a guarantee that there's going to be a condor on that stage. It's one of these three assholes.
I'm going to make a prediction right now.
Okay.
Andrea is going to be valedictorian of Cal Uni again. Or not again, but valedictorian again.
Yeah. I don't think Val will be the dictorian. No. She's already the dictorian. Don't know what that means. So, like, then Chancellor Arnold's sad about it, and Claire doesn't want to talk to him. And Donna's spending the whole episode hoping Ray calls, by the way. It's a thing that's going on.
Not Donald!
Not Donald. That is kind of funny.
And I agree, Donna. Not Donald.
Yeah, not Donald. He does a lot of... Donna is doing a lot of yuck work in this episode.
Yeah.
You know, and Tori likes doing that, so let her have fun. She also, apparently, ever since the Dave episode, she's wearing so many suspenders. Like, she wears suspenders, and I think the point is that they, like, draw a big old line around the boobs. It's like, they're trying to bring your eyes right there.
That's why I wanted to get suspenders, to look like I have any.
There you go.
I don't think that's how it works.
No. I was going to make a Fletch joke, but it was really weird.
Okay.
Because you said they don't have any, and I was going to say children, and then you would have said elephant books.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't work because you didn't know what I was talking about.
No, I would have forgotten.
Mm-hmm. It's like when anyone says, you know what I don't understand? Then you say, Alan's in Utah. And then the person says, I don't understand what I was doing in Utah this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a Fletch joke.
Of course.
And I use it all.
Anyway, this episode.
Yeah, I know. We're coming back to it. Jesus.
I'm teasing.
No, it's 40 minutes in. We're fucking around. And the only reason I bring it up is because Chancellor Arnold is like trying to console Claire, and she's like, I don't want to talk to him because my life kind of sucks and I feel shitty. And I had a 5 decent month run with David, but I'm done. It's okay. Like, you can whatever with him all you want, because David is like having some pitter pats about Donna ever since last week. And so just Claire's in a place, and so is Andrea, because Brandon goes to talk to her, and he's like, Chief, I feel like we're a year and a half into you just being sad. And she's like, you're fucking right. I am sad. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like I'm who I used to be. Jesse's right about that. You know, I keep backing off of things. I'm not as aggressive as I used to be. Like, yeah, she's like, yeah, I suck. It's the writer's fault, but it's true.
Yes.
And so she's not feeling good about it. But they let her on Jeopardy. And she probably won, but we don't know because she smiles. Yeah. And Jesse is going to come back because Andrea met with a lawyer, and Jesse was like, I've never met with a lawyer except for my own self. Andrea's right, by the way. You should probably do that. You know, just if the other person is a lawyer, you should probably know a lawyer. That's all I'm saying. And so, but Dylan's like, Jesse, dude, do you want to get a divorce? Because if you want to get a divorce, you're doing the right stuff. But if you would like to not get a divorce, maybe don't do the things you're doing. Yeah. And Jesse's like, that's probably smart. Let's just end this storyline.
Yep.
And so Jesse's going to move back in, and everything's great.
I'm okay now that you cheated.
Mm-hmm. And that I cheated. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Sweep it under the rug? Great.
Yep. And 1 month later, so, you know.
Because she brought in money.
That's right. Yeah, all their problems are solved until he goes to Boise or wherever the fuck. Yep. All right. What was this episode really about?
I struggled with this episode, I'll be honest.
I mean, why do you think I took 40 minutes to describe it?
That makes sense. I feel less bad now. I mean, one thing it's blatantly about is forgiveness and moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you not only have the Andrea and Jesse of it all, you also have Claire and David who have just broken up, and she's feeling a way about it, but also doesn't really want to have any fights about it, and also doesn't want to like keep him from the beach house or / Donna.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have Jackie and Mel just
getting back together
in a very weird scene where they're like, "What's happening?" And they're like, "What do you think?" And it's like, Aaron's in the room, so that better not be happening.
It's not that.
You all are also the most clothed I have ever seen people about to. Actually, no, not the most clothed. We've now seen Killers of the Flower Moon, and Leo and Lily were pioneer pajamas before banging, like you do. So yeah, this is about forgiveness and moving on.
I like that. And also David hoping that Donna can forgive him.
Yeah. Like this is why I struggled, because I thought there is the forgiveness of it, but there's also people hoping to be forgiven. David, he asks Kelly in what I feel like is a setup for what she's going to eventually learn. Like thinking about the ability to forgive in future scenarios. And, we'll find out when it finally gets back to her that Brandon and Emily fucked.
Well, I mean, Brandon just told her that he didn't, and she believes him now. So,
well, he's a liar.
What? That's Brandon Walsh. He's our hero.
Not my hero.
Stud. Minnesota studs.
I'll grant him short king, but no, thank you.
Okay. What about presidents or twins? All the good categories for Claire. I think this episode is about remember all of the times that this happened. What? No, Brandon and Andrea and Brenda all loving Jeopardy? What? Kelly finding out about Andrea's affair. Jesse finding out about Andrea's affair. Steve thinking that Claire dumped David. Like he had like an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the way Claire dumped David, what are you talking about? They broke up. We just watched it. David kind of
just made out with her and you... yeah, and like you two also made out and you liked it.
Yeah, of course he did. We all would, Claire, Kathleen.
Oh, making out with Claire, yes.
Yes, we would all enjoy that very much.
I thought you meant Steve, and I was like, fuck no. But Claire, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You don't want to like get your hand in like some mullet action back there?
No, thank you.
Do you think that Steve's mullet was the product that he used in it? Do you think it created a soft, like mousse kind of situation, or like a crisp gel type situation back there? Like if you were to imagine your deepest heart's desire to make out with Steve Sanders and put your hands in his hair and just kind of, yeah, no, I know that's your, I would like that face. I understand. No, that's right. Oh, you're going down on him. That's okay. Aggressive. Aggressive.
No.
But you're really excited. I get it. So do you think it was soft or crunchy back there?
I think it's soft.
Okay, I kind of do too. I think the top might have been crunchy.
Maybe. I mean, you put enough in there, then yeah, it's going to be a crunchy, but I think he probably has like some softness going on.
Okay. And then Val telling Andrea that she thought Jesse wanted to file for divorce.
Dude.
That didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
That conversation was so confusing. Like, Andrea talks to Val, and Val's like, hey, I just talked to Jesse, and he was really giving me the third degree. And, like, the way she characterized that conversation was a little weird. Yes. And Andrea's like, I gotta go. And when she left, Val turned to everyone else and lied about what the conversation was.
Yes.
I just told her she was going to get a divorce. I don't know why she's so upset. Okay. A, if that's what you had told her, I would expect her to be upset. And B, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
And we all just watched it, so we know that you didn't. I don't understand. Val's trauma responses are bonkers. What else is this episode really about?
People change. Steve's not into Claire this week because of how she dumped David.
Right.
Mel and Jackie are now okay. Even Kelly seems to be like, okay, whatever. Y'all make your choices.
Yep.
Aaron, you could be fucked up like me someday. And you know, Andrea and Jesse are different as themselves and also with each other. I mean, they both cheated on each other.
Yeah.
Which I'm still dumbfounded. I did not see this coming.
Yeah. I know. Neither did the trapeze artist or the little people. Dylan paints a picture, y'all. When go back and watch Jesse try to get the details about the sexcapades.
It wasn't good, man. There were leather, whips, chains, clowns, little people.
That's right. I don't know why any of that means it wasn't good, but okay, whatever.
I know, right?
Normcore Dylan. Lame maxing.
Rihanna eventually sings about this.
Yeah. Shouts to Riri. All right. I think this episode might really be about what is it's spring. Let's romanticize our past relationships.
Oh dear. Yep.
See how I'm doing all of these in the form of a question? It's a theme.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. David just romanticizing his Donna relationship. Claire romanticizing the Brandon. Mel and Jackie, same thing. Even Andrea is romanticizing her past relationship with herself.
Yeah.
Like everything was better when I was in high school and wore those vests all the time.
Hi, I hear you.
Yeah, I had baggy pants and everything. Remember when I danced at the pigskin prom?
Yeah,
it's pretty great. Speaking of the pigskin prom, I just want to point out that when Brandon called Claire a cold-hearted beach, the way that Donna said Brandon, it was exactly the same way as after he got the pigskin prom canceled.
Wow, what a callback.
You know, remember that in the hallway when he's walking down the hall and everyone's like, Brandon! And Mrs. Teasley is like, Brandon.
I don't, but because you brought up the pigskin prom, I have to shout out follower and blogger Brenda is always best dressed because she's currently writing the blog post about that episode. So shout outs to her.
Excellent. I hope she talks about Nikki's boots. I feel like Nikki's wearing big boots.
You know what? I'll check for you. Although I've read spoilers before on that, so I may have to send it to you to read.
Understood. Yeah, you don't want your thing spoiled.
Nope.
What else is this episode about?
If men and women aren't boinking, they're fighting.
Yeah.
Again, Brandon and Claire, Steve and Donna, Andrea and Jesse.
Yeah. I don't know. Or they're not anymore. Jim and Cindy? What happened to this baby?
Yeah. Now they're just boinking without productivity involved? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm glad that Cindy had 2 scenes this episode. She got to be in the living room and she got to be at the condor's nest.
I feel so bad for them.
They got nothing to do.
They're great. They're being wasted.
Yeah, they got nothing to do. It's not good. I think that this episode is really about there's something wrong with everybody.
Yeah.
Because Claire doesn't know what's wrong with her. Andrea hadn't been happy since high school. Jesse doesn't know that he's the most irritating person that anyone's ever met. It's just things wrong. It's bad things all over. Brandon and Claire, I don't know, they're locked in a death spiral where they're just fighting with one another. I don't know. Something wrong with Steve and Donna being so involved in this Jeopardy situation. Something wrong with Donna is that Ray's hasn't called, and then he calls.
Yay!
Good news. Something wrong with Ray. His amp got stolen, and his car broke down, and his dog left him, or something. I don't know. He's going to write country.
His gig got postponed.
Yeah, it was a lot. But he said, "Hey, come next week is spring break. Come on out to Portland, visit me." And Donna's like, "Oh, I can't wait. I want to go to Portland so bad." And David's like, "Great, because I was going to do that anyway, probably just now when I said it."
My mom just happens to be there.
That's right.
Add that to your list of things not ever mentioned before now.
I do. She did leave.
Well, we know she
left. They did talk about her leaving town, and I can't remember back then if they said she was moving to Portland or if I just know she was moving to Portland because of the episode next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do.
My memory can be out of order a little bit sometimes. But we did know that she had left town. And so that's a thing that's going to happen next week. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anything else this episode might really have been about? I've got one more thing.
I have one more, and I phrased it just for you. Love conquers all.
Was her name Madam Cluck?
Maybe. But I was thinking about that at the very end. Yeah.
Fighting with a tennis racket? Ooh da lolly, ooh da lolly.
Ooh lolly. Fortunes for cash, lucky charms.
Yes.
Robin Hood and Little John walked through the forest, laughing back and forth as they had nothing else to say. Do, 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 do.
Ooh lolly, golly, what a day.
What a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. That's all I got.
The last thing I have is, what is some things matter more than knowing the right answer? Because Steve's right, hitting the button. Is that slang now? Did I just create slang for taking some kind of drug?
I don't know. I'll say it at work later and see what happens.
Yeah, see if anybody wants to say, hey, you guys want to go out in the alley and hit the butter? I like it.
It's the hottest shit we have.
That's right. Yeah. Butter. Hit the butter tonight, everybody. Back behind the garage. So yeah, hitting the buzzer matters more than being right. If you can't hit the buzzer, you're not going to get to be right. How about Jesse shutting up and listening might matter more than being right?
Yeah.
Just generally. And remembering what you actually want is more important than being right. Because Jesse has taken his eye off the prize. If the goal, again, is to get divorced, keep on going, brother. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
But if it's to fix your marriage, is that if that's what you want, then being right that Andrea cheated on you and that's not good, just being right isn't enough. It's not going to help you get what you want. So maybe focus on things that are the real thing and not the thing you think is the thing, which is being right. Val's trauma response?
Sure.
All right. This week, Val's trauma response said, you should probably humor Cindy when she mentions coming dancing at the After Dark. Val does not want that to happen. You can just see it. But she's like, sure, it'd be great. You know what's really good at selling my club to the teens? 40-year-olds dancing in it.
Fuck you, Val.
I know. Look, Val, if I came to your club and danced, everyone would want to come back for more.
Sure.
Because it's that entertaining and probably sexy to some. Because people just like stuff. People have different tastes, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then she had to babysit Hannah. Trauma response. I'm great with kids. Give me the baby. Get grilled by Jesse. Get super defensive at Jesse. Tell Andrea where Jesse is. She did do that, at least. That's your mother-in-law's. Tell everyone that she told Andrea that Jesse wants a divorce. That's a lie, weirdo. And then at the very end, Val's trauma response said, turn it down. I want to hear Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Because there's no other reason why you would say that, except for wanting to hear Jeopardy. It has to be a trauma response. Everything she does. All right, what did this make you nostalgic for?
Anytime I played Jeopardy in school, which was a lot of times, like, I swear, I don't remember exactly what for, but I guarantee you, just anytime there was a test coming up, this is what we did.
Test prep. Yeah, review.
It is. And all you could do was like hit the desk, maybe we had those little, bells that you ring at hotels, but I have a feeling we all just, killed our hands on the desk.
Yeah. All those are flawed methods, but yes. Like the Jeopardy thing is tough if it's the whole class playing, but the real thing is if you got two people, like Family Feud style, where they come up to hit the buzzer like that, fly swatters. Because you can tell which one hit the thing first, because one's on top of the other. Well, no arguing.
I do know we would actually do it in like 3 teams, and like people, because of how seating is in a classroom. Like, okay, everyone, like, we'll divvy you up into 3 rows, and these 3 go first. That way the teacher's just focusing on like those 3, and then you switch.
Gotcha. So you didn't do 3 like teams, like high.
No, you would do 3 teams, but you had like, the first 3 people of each team
would come up.
Yeah, and I have no idea. In my mind, I'm thinking, well, if the person gets it right, then the other 2 have to go back, but then who else in their team would get to go? So I imagine once that row completed their turn, they went to the back, and then the next
I would think
group.
So. That makes sense. Otherwise, it gets too
fair.
hard to police. Well, it gets overly complicated. Like, wait, are you supposed to be in or whose turn? Just cycle them through.
Exactly.
Just make it easy. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of those games, when I was teaching.
Of course.
We would do a lot of those question and answer kind of things. Now they use Kahoots, which is the same kind of deal, but it's electronic. You put the question in there, and everyone on their iPad or their computer or whatever in the classroom can answer their multiple choice. So you can just tap your answer, and then it immediately gives you, 87% got it right, or whatever. So that's kind of fun.
Wow. But where's the anticipation? Where is the teaching kids how to handle their anxiety properly, or channel it into slamming your hand on the desk first and answering? Fine. Save their hands.
The buzzer parts. It's important to hit the buzzer. I have a friend who was on Jeopardy. This is my nostalgia corner.
Oh.
Yep. So shouts to Sandy, who was on Jeopardy, I don't know, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I can't even remember now.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, she made it on Jeopardy. She was on the show. She lost to some guy. I think his name was Bob. I don't like him.
Boo!
Yeah. Boo. But it was fun to watch someone on Jeopardy and try to only beat them, which is not fair, because like I didn't have a buzzer, but I could just like say the answers if I knew them. That's where they get you. But it was super fun to know someone on Jeopardy. So cool. She did not win because Bob sucks.
Fucking Bob.
Asshole Bob. His name might have been Bill, but I think it was Bob. I'm not sure.
We don't care, Bob.
That's right. You're all named Bob now. Not great, Bob.
Yeah.
It's the best. All right. Who is your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
I hate to say it, but it's Jesse.
It's
I mean,
100% Jesse, and I'm happy to say it.
the way he was behaving in this, like, I know you're in pain, buddy, but you don't get to be an asshole. Like,
to everyone.
no. And these people may be your friends now, but they were her friends first.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't owe you anything. Also, you have no respect for boundaries.
No.
Assuming someone is going to let you stay with them. Like, we stayed with friends for 2 weeks last year out of desperation, and even then, that whole time I was just like worried as shit that me breathing was going to annoy them.
Yeah.
Because that's me. I would love to be wandering about life like Jesse.
Man, you're in someone else's space. Like, you know.
You're in someone else's space and you're just going around looking at everything.
Uh-huh.
Touching everything.
Is this the drawer where you keep your gun?
Like
under all the magazines? What's this magazine?
Leaning over his shoulder like he's Snoopy as a vulture.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. It was
I know.
It was cringe, as the youths used to say.
You know what was interesting to me about all of that, on top of all the things you just said that were unpleasant, was now we know where Dylan's kitchen is.
That's
like
true.
I don't think we've ever seen that door open before.
No.
So like it's just always been back there, which begs the question: who closes the door to their kitchen 24 hours a day?
Dylan.
That's weird. Hey, who has a door on their kitchen? Most kitchens don't have doors on them because it's a room people walk in and out of freely. But Dylan is like got a door on it and he keeps it closed and presumably locked. Like, that feels weird to me. But,
I mean, he never uses it because the one time we've seen him cook, he grilled or he heated up frozen burritos.
Oh, he's got some killer frozen burritos.
I mean, aren't they all killer? God, I'm hungry.
They are eventually, gastrointestinally.
Yeah.
I agree. It's Jesse. He sucks. This is... Jesse normally doesn't suck, but he sucks all over the place this episode.
Yeah, I guess well done, the writers. Well done, Mark, acting the shit out of that. It's bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, he's really, really unpleasant. But he wasn't unpleasant enough to make Dylan yell. Dylan almost yelled at him. Like we got close to $8 million, but he didn't get quite that high in his register when he was like giving him the diaper bag or whatever. He was like, "This is your problem." Like he almost, but he wasn't that angry. He wasn't $8 million angry.
He's chilled out. He has his money back.
I know. Well, he took off the vest. He was just wearing the slacks and the button-down shirt when he was at home. Casual. He's like Mr. Banks when he gets home from a long day at the bank. Takes off his hat that hasn't had a hole punched in it yet, and he demands his sherry. And his pipe and his slippers. Like you do. Because it's 6:02. Ordered is the life he leads. All right. I think we did it.
We did.
I think we talked about Fletch and Mary Poppins and
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Yeah. We were all over. It's a charm of us.
It is.
All right. So join us here on Friday, Cheesemeisters, when we watch Quiz Show, which I'm excited about. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Me too.
And you never have. So it's a good one. And then here next Wednesday, when we watch season 5, episode 26, A Song for My Mother. Whose mother? David's.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, God, we're going to meet his mom. Okay.
Because we're going to Portland.
Well, I'm excited to go to Portland. I'm not excited for what might happen in this episode.
I think that's a correct place for you to be emotionally.
Oh.
Yeah, there's unpleasantness coming in this episode. Consider consider me telling you that there's unpleasantness as your trigger warning.
Great. Oh, it's going to be that unpleasant. Great.
It's not going to be great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But there's also some ridiculousness because it's 9:02.
At least they'll be. Do they get donuts?
I don't remember if they get donuts. They should. I think it rains, so there's that.
Boo! There's more to Portland than rain.
I know, the 90s. Put a bird on it.
There's donuts, damn it.
I've heard about
There's
that.
Powell's.
I know. I'm sorry.
Nostalgia Corner starts early.
I know. Well, go to the Strand this week. Balance it out. You know, East Coast bookstore, West Coast bookstore, you know.
It's not the same.
No, it's different. But, you know, they have books.
They do.
All right. Well, until then, Cheesemeisters.
Bye.
Gotta go. Smell you later.